This video is 100% nonprofit for educational purposes only. Any attempts to take this off the internet will be met with a legal challenge. You have been warned. Now, a listener of mine sent me this link here to the Basic Rights Oregon. The BRO! The BRO is in the house! Yeah, this is a publicly funded LGBTQXYZ rights group located obviously in Oregon that is putting these highly polished videos together talking about how wonderful it is to be trans. Wow. And of course, gender neutral parenting and transitioning at an extremely young age. How young? Well, it started at 2. I shit you not. Let's listen in here. Well, actually, let's just play forward. You've got the piano playing in the background. You've got the symbolism here, rock. And then you've got the so-called boy that's supposed to be transitioned to a girl, Ella, saying, "When I went to school as a boy, I felt like I wasn't being who I was." And then they actually show the person in this one, right? You get your purple in the background there. And then you got the mother here, who talks about the first time that she realized, she thought, when her daughter was born, she said, "I thought I had a boy and a girl, but then I realized when she was 2 years old." So again, you cannot copyright strike this. Basic Rights Oregon. I will fucking make an example out of you.
Thomas and I assumed we had a son and a daughter, and we lived as such, but then pretty early on, Ella started letting us know who she was. And when she was 2, she came downstairs and into the bedroom and to the doorway and just stood there and said, "Mama, I'm a girl." I was like, okay.
Okay, yeah, why not? When she came down and said, "Mama, I'm a lion tamer." Okay, let's get you off to the zoo right away. Well, can you put my 2-year-old son in with the lions? She has declared herself a lion tamer. Therefore, all the rest of the world must accept her as a lion tamer. A 2-year-old? A 2-year-old. Now, to me, it's all fake. It's all scripted. These people are actors. I don't know 100% for sure. It is possible that there are people that are this criminal to their kids and that would actually commit these types of hideous acts. But yeah, my suspicion is this is just a well-produced piece of transgender programming here. And yeah, and inside, I feel like this doesn't feel, but of course, this felt like a statement. Listen to this crap.
Well, I love you. And inside, I'm like, this felt like a statement.
It felt like a statement. It felt like I was keeping a secret for a long time. What? When you were 2 years old, you felt like you were keeping a secret for a long time? You know how crazy that is?
Felt like I was keeping a secret
for a long time. This is the first time she learned the word transgender. Wonderful. What that meant, she was like, "Mama, that's like me." And aren't you so happy? Why wouldn't a 2-year-old know everything about the world? I mean, the 2-year-old, definitely all 2-year-olds should be making all the decisions in the household. If your 2-year-old comes to you and says that they want to be a donkey, I think you better, get outside, start building a pen for the donkey. And start feeding her some hay, because she's most definitely a donkey. It's insane. It's insane. Being a parent means you are the boss and you're supposed to raise your kid and set the example. And if your kid gets confused about things, you're supposed to help them out with that confusion, not poison their minds with hideous New World Order agendas. Nice act. But also, she would have a lot of anger. So what did they say here? Thomas. Ella was very, very busy child all through the years. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? A very, very busy child. What the fuck? Very, very busy child. But she also would have a lot of anger. But once she came out, February, and they've got this, I don't know, she's sitting back or floating or something, and she's so happy. Once she came out, February 26, 2016, she was a new person. Wonderful. Wonderful. Look at the production in this. Look at just how they do this. But once she came out, okay, so we read that part here, and yeah, everybody's happy. Everyone's so happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Trannyland. Isn't it the best? Our second child arrived and it was a boy, but you can't be sure. You better wait till he's 2 Maybe you should forego the 2. I think that age is too late. Perhaps you should start asking them about 6 months if they want to be a girl or a boy. You could hold up a blue doll or or you can hold up an action figure and a doll and see which one the kid reaches for, or the baby, pardon me, reaches for, and then you can start the transition right away. Save you lots of time. Then you won't have to waste money buying boy clothes for a little girl, you know? I was so excited. Those dreams I had, all my plans. Hugs weren't that common, and my dad, he taught me to be tough. Oh, man. Dad, I'm a girl, and this is who I am. Let's just put this back for a second.
And give me a pat on the back.
The piano's escalating now.
I am a girl, and this is who I am.
There you go. She's so happy. Happy tranny on her little scooter. How awesome is that? Joy. Joy to the trannies. All the tranny girls. You know, I mean, it's so incredibly fucking insane what these people are up to. Joy, I think she just decided one day that she wasn't going to wait a few months, and she came downstairs for breakfast. It just did it all herself, dressed in a pretty dress. Let's listen.
Came down for breakfast, dressed in a pretty dress.
Oh yeah, happy joy, happy joy, happy joy. How insane is this? Your 2-year-old makes your life decisions. The 2-year-olds get to decide what gender they want to be. Way to go, 2-year-olds! Why don't we put them in charge? Why don't we have a 2-year-old for president? We can have 2-year-olds running the United Nations, have 2-year-olds running fucking submarines. Yeah, let's get them in the army. Why not? I mean, they can decide which sex they want to be. When I went to school as Ella, I felt excited and also nervous. But proud, of course. Pride. The rainbow. That rainbow pride. There ain't nothing like rainbow pride. You think you like old-fashioned pride? You haven't had pride until you had the rainbow pride. Yeah, that's right. Nambla knows best. Wow. Proud I was. Being who I was. So proud. Right? They completely embraced her, of course. Everyone. Oh, remember Ben? Now she's Amy. Isn't it awesome? Hey, everyone join and clap. Now, children, now you know this. All of you children, you know, you can change your gender anytime you want. If you want to change it for just one day out of the week or for an hour out of a day, you can do whatever you want. What name would you like? You can choose your own name too. Don't worry about it. We could do anything. We're rewriting all the laws for you. I completely embraced her. My favorite things that I get to do now are having sleepovers and play dates. Having sleepovers and play dates? What? Oh, man. Basic Rights Oregon's message in education and what they're doing for us in the state of Oregon is huge. Awesome. You're making your children into transgenders. Joy to the world. Ella is safe here in Portland. Yeah, she's got a safety net around. You know that's how they do it, right? It's all conditioning your mind. And then there's Ella's, and look, there's Ella's all over. Check this out. There's Ella's in Pendleton. There's Ella's in Grants Pass.
In Pendleton, there's Ella's in Grants Pass. What about the Ella in Medford?
What about the Ella in Medford? I want to know. What about that Ella in Medford? Is somebody on the case? Somebody, somewhere in Medford, get out there right now. Alert the tranny mobile. Alert the tranny mobile. We gotta go out to Pendleton. I mean, you can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. But you can't fool all the people all the time. You just can't do it. It's not going to happen.
This is why the work that Basic Rights Oregon does.
Basic Rights Oregon. How much did the piano? Did the piano guy know? Compose piece for transgender 2-year-old transitioning from girl or male to female. Did the pianist know that? It sounds like the same piano they'd use for Sandy Hook pieces. Anybody that does those piano songs, they should have their hands chopped off right away. That would just save me from grating my fucking teeth anymore. It needs to be safe. There you go, Ella, rock, and the rock is crossed out. Remember how the rock was there in the beginning? Rock, and now the rock is crossed out. Oh, you're so clever! You're so clever, aren't you? Way to go, tranny. Way to go, Basic Rights. Every community, check this out. every community, every county, every corner, every home, there's a transgender. There are Ella's in every home. We just got to get to them. We just got to rush out. Get the tranny mobile. Let's find all the Ellas. So this is the fucking channel here, and boy, oh boy, are they heavily fucking... You get a heavy dose of transgender here. It's all transgender. 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 A mom's journey with her transgender child. Oh, it's a heartwarming story. Oh, from old local to new. Transgender health programs. And this is supposed to be an LGBT, PQ, XYZ, but it seems to be just about trannies for the most part. Trans-exclusive victory. Woohoo! Yeah, transgender health care stories. Emily's story here. Here's the granny trannies. You gotta love those granny trannies. You live your whole life as a man. All of a sudden, you're an old age and you become a tranny. Yeah, let's do it, man. It's fun. It's fun. You get hired by Obama. There's an 86-year-old fucking granny tranny, I think, that Obama hired to be his advisor in faith. Of course. Why would you get a Christian or a Muslim person to be your advisor in faith? Why not get a tranny? It's much better. Much more in with the times. But there you go. You see all the types of video. Transgender health care stories. Look at these people. Look at these people. I'm going to have to watch some of these. I'll probably fucking lose my lunch watching them. I'll probably just fucking bust my... Oh, man. It's just... Look at this. Oh, man. Love is love. Oh, you're all being led to the slaughter. You're all fucking being... It's eugenics, man. You people are fucking crazy. You don't know what's going on. It's just crazy. It just goes on and on. Wow. Oh, boy. Anyways, thanks to the listener who sent me the comment. Unfortunately, I don't know how to pronounce your channel name, but I appreciate it, and we'll look more into this. Every community, every county, every corner, get the tranny mobile!